it.
I don't know. It's strange. I think in prison there's a lot of men going down with Diddy. Just saying.
We're gonna see a lot of names in this, people. I promise you. I'll keep promising you. This is a chess match between two really, really great legal teams, right? One that has an unlimited budget and one that's got a damn big one. But you're gonna see this thing. There's going to be a lot of lists. If they give you the names now, then the defense can start preparing. They're going to hold out to the last second. But this isn't a RICO case of one, I promise you.
Jonathan, when you said they're going down with Diddy, did you mean they're going to get sent down or they're bedding down with Diddy?
I think you're absolutely right. What's that? I'm sorry.
When you said they're going to be going down with Diddy, did you mean they're going to be getting sent to prison with Diddy or they're bedding down with Diddy in prison?
Bedding down with Diddy in prison. Listen, Diddy might be finally happy because he can finally be himself, right? You know? Could be a sausage smorgasbord of people that he likes.
And our problem with that is these guys have put out this macho image whereby they're trying to influence young people, inspiring them and glamorizing crimes, drug dealing, etc. When behind the scenes, they're the complete opposite. And a lot of these young people are getting fed over to the prison systems because they're acting out on these fake characters like Diddy. But you've seen the other side of that. You've seen, you've been on tour with Jay, for example, and you had a story about the Lady Boys and stuff like that. You've seen that it's all an act, isn't it? This tough, macho guy persona.
Exactly. That's why I thought, I never thought I would be in the home invasion. I totally underestimated people because it was all soft. It was all fake. It was all make believe. It was all studio gangsters. And I was like the studio gangster publicist. But the energy, but on the flip side, the people that are listening to those sounds and those vibrations and those lyrics, it's hitting them in a different way. That's the thing that was so shocking about the Kendrick Lamar beef. And that's the one thing that I do agree with Drake on about his lawsuit is he never had any shootings at his house. And then after the beef, after the, Not Like Us comes out, his security guard gets shot on his property. And then there's another shooting on his property. So it's not really the artists that are necessarily dangerous. It's the fans and it's the energy and the vibration that you're putting out. Do you understand?
Exactly.
So yeah, exactly. That's why I try to be conscious of. That's why I try to be conscious of everything that I'm doing, that I'm releasing to the public, that it is positive, that it's not violent, and it has the vibration. And that's the thing about house music is, it's all about peace and love and, raves. So I would go to raves and I would go to parties, not Diddy parties, but, we were traveling to Ibiza and Tulum and, going to all these crazy raves. And it was just so loving and piecing. And everybody is obviously on mushroom pizzas and other substances, but it was all positive. It was all positive, right? So
yeah,
I understand. And I understand it was nice. It was nice. And jazz as well. I love jazz music.
Yeah, I've been to Ibiza, and the Balearic house music is something else. So Gemma is asking, what are your thoughts on Jay and Beyonce divorcing?
So you know what it is. I'm not.
Yeah, we
I'm not
still
sure.
go festivals. We still go festivals. Yeah, we love it. So did you
Yeah,
meet
and listen,
Beyonce?
that's the thing that Diddy was. I have, yes.
What was Beyonce's energy like? Because a lot of people are saying that she's into mysticism and sorcery and stuff.
I was just starstruck, to be honest, because it's like, oh my gosh, that's Beyonce, and my youngest daughter like Beyonce so much, So I was, she's one of those. She has that energy that's like, wow, Beyonce. Like I worked with Prince. I met Prince, and
Oh
it
wow.
was like, holy crap, And then like Beyonce has that same energy, and Adele has that same energy, to be honest, because Adele is just so talented with like her music and stuff. Even though her and I, I've like dissed her. um, she's
What
an amazing musician for sure.
what happened the night you went to the strip club with Adele?
So that was a wild story. It was, you guys are, British, right? You guys know about pints and drinking, and it was like it was serious drinking, serious drinking, like, and I've just never seen a woman drink that much, right? And but she was like normal, right? I mean, it was like, and she was smoking and um like cigarettes and like just didn't care about, her voice at all. Just totally like in the strip club, throwing money, partying, having fun, drinking and drinking. And that's what we did. We drank for like 3 days.
People
I
want to
think
know
I'm
how you
still
ended up in
hungover.
a people want to know how you ended up
And
in a
that was
strip club with
5
Adele.
people want to know what?
How you ended up in a strip club with Adele.
Well, so that's an interesting thing. We just happened to go over there somewhere that she was comfortable going. And so we left the recording studio, which was right next to it. And she's like, "Let's go have drinks." Right next door to the strip club. And so we went right next door to the strip club and had drinks. And my girlfriend at the time, ex from England, shout out to Croydon, South Croydon. She she was a dancer over there. So it was a place where we could go and she could be herself.
All right, we've got 10 minutes left
And
before the
listen,
next. Go on.
This was Quad Studios, right? So Quad Studios is a famous studio where Tupac got shot.
Yeah.
And so I had done I'd done some of the jazz projects there. I'd worked there. But on this time when I went there, Adele was there, and she had the whole upstairs that she was working on her album, and she came down in studio that I'm in, and she had like on her jumper, over here they call them hoodies, so she had on like her jumper, and I didn't recognize her at first, because I'm just not going to stare at a woman, right? And she didn't have her makeup on, and then I'm like, my friend was like, "Bro, that's Adele." I'm like, "Shut up." So then, of course, I go up and talk to her, like, "Hey," and we hit it off, and then I was like, "Do you want to smoke a blunt?" And yeah, do you want to do a shot? And next thing you know, it's like, here we are. She's going through a divorce, and here I am, going through the trauma of the home invasion still. So trauma bonding with Adele, and then, it got pretty weird after that.
Well, viewers, we've got
All
10
that
minutes
stuff is
left.
online. All that stuff is online that people.
Get your final questions in, viewers. We've got 10 minutes left before the next guest comes in, which is Hector Bravo, who's got horror stories from the Gulf War and even worse horror stories from being a corrections officer in California. I'm going to put Jonathan's links in the live chat again, his Instagram and his X. So get your final questions in, folks. Tommy, you got some final questions for Jonathan?
Yeah, there's been a lot made about the relationship between Jay-Z and Bebe, and when this thing may have started. Having been around the people in that circle, when do you think the two of them may have actually hooked up?
She was a minor for sure, right? Foxy Brown was a minor for sure. Rihanna was a minor for sure. Tierra Marie was a minor for sure. So that seems to be like, you know, as Kendrick said to Drake, you know, A minor, you know, so that seems to be like maybe Jay-Z trauma bonds with minors. Who knows what he's doing, but it's definitely weird. It's definitely suspicious.
And are the rumors of him being as much of a sort of?
But I've never seen any.
Yeah, the cuckold rumors about him being like Diddy. Is it? Have you heard that as well from being in around them, that he likes seeing Beyonce in the arms of another man as part of his recreational stuff?
Allegedly.
I would say it's more than arms, allegedly. I would say it's legs and all the other anatomy parts, but yes.
So that you have heard that rumor?
I would
then
say so.
Okay.
I don't know, Tommy, if you had a chance to see Jonathan tell the story about Jay-Z and the Ladyboys. Did you see that one?
I did not hear the story of Jay-Z and the Ladyboys.
It was when he was on tour. Jonathan's witnessed something.
He was on tour. It was with the Mill. It was with the Mill, and they had trans women on the tour bus. And it wasn't like today's trans women, which seem to do like, you know, like a really good job. It was like pretty much like drag queen. I'm talking about like, you know, the difference between, you know, trans. And it was like weird, you know, Adam's apple, everything there. It's like clearly, you know, this is a guy. But yeah, that was their thing, it seemed. Or maybe once again, that's Jay-Z trauma bonding. Who knows? Maybe that's the thing we'll take away from this interview here is trauma bonding.
People are asking, what is your life like now, Jonathan? Like your day to day?
My day today is still working, still grinding, and you know, thanks to like doing interviews like these and stuff, I've got like my client list back. I'm back in the now. I'm relevant again, so to speak. So I'm doing really well. I wish I had a relationship with my younger daughter. I do have a good relationship with my older daughter, you know, but and my family. But like I said, I know it's gonna take some time, you know, to get there. I have a lot of projects coming out that are really exciting, and you know, looking forward to, you know, bringing those out.
And when is your book actually coming out?
I'm not for sure yet. You know, we're still working on that. We have an exclusive that we're doing with a major media publication, so I got to keep that under wraps as much as possible. But should be soon, hopefully.
What was the hardest chapter to write?
And then hopefully I'll get a better internet connection, and then I can come back here and chat it up with you good folks again. And you know, we can trauma bond some more, and I can promote a book, and I can talk about more things, because I won't have the exclusivity that I do the other media thing for the book.
Have you got any collaborations with Jag coming up?
No, I don't, but it would be great. I would love to do something with her, of course. She's a great singer. She's such a great artist, you know. It's like she blows me away.
And when did you see her on Piers Morgan?
I'm always down. Absolutely.
What did you think?
That was I thought, wow, she's amazing. She's doing it. Like she brings it. You know, I would have froze for sure, but
How
I
do
would
you
have
have a
talked in
show
circles
called
like I'm doing here on
Uncensored?
your show.
You know, and a show called Uncensored isn't
bro,
censor it.
I agree. But she did it. She killed it, right?
Yeah, she did. When Piers did his apology, what did you think of that?
I was shocked. I've never seen that. I was like, I can't believe that he's fallen on the sword. I couldn't believe it.
Yep. Powerful couple.
In the chat, they're saying that Jag is at Mar-a-Lago with Liz Crokin getting an honor for her work tonight with Trump. Is that congratulations if that's the case. Well done, Jag. Yeah.
Wow, it's amazing.
No, it's pretty cool.
Mar-a-Lago.
We've got 3 minutes left. I'll just give you some final questions then.
Yeah.
What's your take on the celebrities that die in the 27 Club?
Natalie, are you guys the 27 Club? I think that's crazy with Jim Morrison and Janis Joplin and Jimi Hendrix and Kurt Cobain. I think all that is absolutely I think that's crazy, you know.
Are these artists worth more dead than alive?
So
sometimes?
Thank God all the people who survived. For sure.
So there's a motive.
Biggie and Tupac are, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
how did you end up working with Biggie's estate?
Yeah. So we did this jazz project that took off, and then I did, you know, it was Eric B. and Rakim reimagined as jazz, and then the label wanted us to do another reimagined project, and we're in Brooklyn, and we chose to do Biggie, and then next thing you know, Biggie's estate's involved, and that's how Bad Boy Records got involved, because Biggie was Diddy's biggest artist, and besides them being artists, they were probably lovers. I'm sure we've all seen the video of Biggie and Diddy. It's pretty weird. But with them being lovers and, you know, Biggie passing down his love for men to his son led to us working together. And next thing you know, I'm doing, you know, the Notorious Big reimagined as House and Techno with the Bad Boy staff of all of the crazy sex workers involved with Bad Boy and Biggie's estate.
Wow. Is there anything you'd like to say to the viewers in conclusion, Jonathan?
So, there you go. There's a lot to chew on. Yeah, listen, thank you guys for tuning in. I apologize for the bad connection. But I really appreciate you big fans of what you guys do. And you know, just let me know. I'll come back anytime, and I promise with much better internet connection and a much better outfit.
We really appreciate that. If there's anything we can do for you, you just let us know, brother. Cheers.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you,
man. Thank you. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. All of Jonathan's links are in the description box below this video. Please support Tommy at the Lifeboat channel. He's going to be back on Thursday with more jesters. And we have got Hector Bravo coming in next. If you like the traditional true crime podcast, Hector Bravo was a corrections officer in the California state system when there's gang warfare amongst all the different cliques, and it is brutal. So that's coming up next. Stay tuned if you are into the prison stories.